Hey, welcome back, Guardians. So yeah, it's a thinking about doing some Trials of Osiris, but first, uh, I'm also thinking about what I want for lunch. Let's grab some bounties and stuff and set up our character here. Make sure we're on the right hunter. I'm gonna use the app this time because it's faster. Attention, contacting Destiny servers because. Alright, linear fusion rifles, sidearms, and shotguns. Solar weapons. Nice. That should be easy enough to do. So, let's see. I want my... Um, what do I want? I want the Plasma 2. Linear fusion rifle. What do I have here? I have the Corsair's Wrath. And then, what do we have? What did it say also? Shotguns and sidearms. Okay, so I don't think I have any energy weapons shotguns. I did have an energy weapons sidearm though, but I got rid of it because I didn't need it anymore. So we're going to go ahead with a Sweet Sorrow for the 68. And then we're going to do the Rag Hill for my shotgun and the Peace Bond for my sidearm and the, excuse me, Seraph Revolver. Then for my armor, the usual. Yeah, and I'm not doing any more Solstice. Like I've mentioned, I've played long enough and I've farmed my armor specifically enough, carefully enough, that I don't need it. You know, um, for newer players, the Solstice is a great chance to get some really good armor sets. Just like a lot of times, what Xur is selling is pretty much subpar for my um, versus my inventory, but he may in fact actually have something pretty good for someone who's coming into the game brand new. Which also means that if I do ever plan to make a warlock or a titan, doing something like the Solstice would have been a perfect time to do that. To have an armor set, but I am going to be stubborn in regards to, um, what characters to play because I play hunters because I like hunters. Okay, yeah, and warlocks and titans do some pretty fancy things, but I played a Titan all of Destiny 1, and I'm kind of bored with them. Warlocks are okay. And like I said, there's some fancy things they do, but I just kind of don't have the patience. Warlocks really do require a lot of timing to be used effectively. I mean, hunters can benefit from that same thing, but I feel that hunters are more forgiving for the casual player. Hunters are specifically just damage dealers. They're not really meant to be supporters. They're not really meant to be uh, healers or tanks or anything like that. You can make a tanky hunter. It's not hard to do. It's just not really good to do because it delineates it diminishes what the hunter can do. Okay, Perfectus, Iron Forerunner, Errant Knight. Why am I 5 points less on this? Where did I put stats that I... Okay, there we go. I don't need recovery on this. What I need is strength. I don't need to be 10 over either, so we're going to do that. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, a high recovery, high resilience stat doesn't really mean anything to me. Simply because, for how I play, I typically don't go up in front of. I don't like to get up close. I like long to mid range games. And we're out of ammo. Yay! So we'll just go ahead and do this. why I'm not much of a shotgun player. I really, like I said, I really do need things like the linear rifle and the shotgun and the sniper. Even rocket launchers anymore. I keep them around mainly because, for the gunsmith bounties. I'm going to get my battler because we do need to. Oh, come on. The app is chugging up now. To realize what I'm trying to do, I guess. I'm trying to be efficient. I'll just quit out. I don't fucking care. I'm really not in the mood for the bullshit. I really don't feel like dealing with it. At least this way, I can go ahead and keep getting my fucking progress while I wait for ammo to fucking finally spawn. Look at that. I have sniper rifle ammo mods on. That's why it's not happening, probably. So let's see. We want shotguns and linear fusion rifles. Let's see if this actually makes a difference. My experience has been not really interesting stuff. Like I said, this is all way too close for me. I'm also experimenting with putting both the grenade and the melee on the same button. It's been interesting because if I have an uncharged melee and I have a charged grenade, what happens? See, punch first. So I need to figure out if I want to move I don't want to move the uncharged melee anywhere else because I like keeping it where it is. But I'm wondering if I put it on the trigger, what happens? In fact, let's do that. We're just farting around right now, so let's do that. Let's put everything on the trigger. Auto melee. And this is going to be some fucked up shit. I'm sure of it. Oopsie. There we go. And the grenade. Okay. So fire a button. Everything barfing out at once. All on the same trigger. Oh god. Oh my god, I don't know what's going to happen. The game may break. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Yep. So it prioritizes your melee. And damn, that was savage, actually. So yeah, wow, check that out. That is just crazy. Right. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this. This is like nuts. There is no control here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why am I here? Yeah, it wants to punch first before it shoots. If I was a toe-to-toe, yeah, that is no. No, that is a no. Can't do that. I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, so, no auto melee. Charged melee back on the R1. Uncharged melee unbind. So we don't throw a charged melee. We don't throw an uncharged melee. So that's gonna slow me down. But again, like I said, I don't know. I put the melee on there, but I think really I should. You know what? Let's put it back on. Let's do that. Let's set off this auto melee means. I really don't. That is bizarre. So we get grenade. And then we should have a melee. Yep. Okay, there's my uncharged melee. Okay, that's good. There's my picture. It's on it. That's on the L2. You look hella nervous, like, I don't know what this Guardian's doing. He's gone. It's just all over the fucking place. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. Putting everything, yeah, watching the game struggle over prioritizing, that's kind of funny. So there, yeah, so it's basically, it will prioritize, the grenade if the grenade is charged. So it wants to do all the charged things first. That's my shotgun. So even with my fucking around, I still have. I guess this is why I wanted to. I think this is why I went with the Arbalist, because the Arbalist doesn't require heavy ammo. I believe that's probably why. And when you think about how I'm doing my gunsmith calibration, it's not frequent that, yeah. So I think I am gonna take out the Arbalist. I don't want to keep adding exotics to the list, but it is better to get ammo for things, because I'm not getting enough heavy ammo off of this. I really am not. So that's kind of a sadness. Anyway, well, I mean, I don't know. I will get heavy ammo off of the Lost Sector chest, so let's do that. Let's just do that. Maybe we'll get lucky with this. And we got lucky, see? Oh, cool. I mean, you really can't go wrong with the Arbalist. It is a good gun. And especially if you put the catalyst on it, most of it not. And you have it at power. It's good to play with. Excuse me. So we do that. Oh wait, I can put the sidearm in here now. Silly, I need a sidearm kill too. Oops. I let this situation get the fuck all out of hand. Screwing around with my goofiness. I think what my original goal was to go ahead and to have one for each of the slots, because that's what Banshee does, you know. So looking for an energy-based shotgun, hopefully in Legendary, would be a good choice. That would be a good choice. I'm trying to think now. Or I could do an exotic shotgun. That would be the Lord of Wolves, and that is solar. I just, like I said, I don't want to stock a lot of exotics in my kinetic, in my non-primary spots. That's just the thing, you know. It's just a thing for me. Well, I don't need to do this. Let's just backtrack. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Sorry.
So, okay. So yeah, I'll just burn through the calibrations, and then load up my Exo. Just go farm the Leviathan, I guess, for about a little while to see if I can pull in more patterns. I got lucky yesterday and pulled two. One for the Vita Mini tool, and should be all of my calibration kit for now. Yeah, I found out that the this particular thing is defeat combatants with solar and defeat combatants with solar powers weapons. That's actually in the Sever mission, which I I was doing. Yeah, see, there's well, in Sever activities. Um, I don't actually have to complete the activity. I just have to do solar power weapon kills with it to get that core, and that's all really just to level up the helm, the Crown of Sorrow. Um, at the chance for some subpar rolled gear, basically. And like I said, it's kind of funny because I have, like I said, I mean, unless I want to go and build something different, if I want to try the hunter tank, uh, then that might be something that I can do, you know. But I don't need to do it this season. It's just the Stever mission is just so bugged. It's so buggy. Uh, 3 different times I tried it. Once I got through the first one pretty okay. The second time I tried it, I could not kill the last Scion. He would not drop his shields, and there were no more enemies spawning around me. There were no shield bearers, basically. There's a cabal that spawns that you kill this elite cabal, and then the Scion loses his shield. You kill him, you get the pass key, and I couldn't get past that point. I tried it several times, and I finally said, you know what, fuck it. Bungie can't unfuck themselves and make it and release a decent content because the thing is that they're trying to make things too complicated. When Destiny first came out, it was not a very complicated game. It had very basic, bog standard, industry standard mechanics to it, and it was perfect. Everybody loved it. Fuck me. And then there's this bullshit that happens on a regular basis to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not smashing the game's mechanics. I'm just saying that a lot of error that happens in coding comes from conflicting coding. Uh, commands that are standard in one activity overlapping into another activity, cut and pasting code and stuff like that. And I know that's what's going on because everybody fucking does it. It's kind of like what House, does his diagnostic with the differential team. Everybody lies, and it's not lupus. It's never lupus, and everybody lies, except for that one episode where it was lupus, and everybody told the truth, which was fantastically funny, to be honest. Let's see, what do we have here? Do we need to pick up anything? That's like Drifter, constantly pinging, for no good reason other than the fact that he can. That's what it feels like. It's like he doesn't really need us. He doesn't have anything for us. He's just lonely back there in the fucking annex. So now I'm going to think about. So I'm going to throw my shit in the library. I mean, in the library. I'm going to throw my stuff in the vault. And then I'm going to decide if it's worth. Because, I mean, exotics are great and everything, but I want to try to get what I want done. I want to get done. I want to do what I want to do without the need for exotics. Uh, these are good rolls, and it's randomly rolled weapons, so I can't just pull it out and make it happen every time I wanted to. I'm keeping all the craftables because that's investment. That is an investment. And, I mean, there's always the chance that, hey, something cool could come of those. They could swap out the perks. It's always a possibility. I got the Corsair's Wrath because it's a legendary fusion rifle and it's solar, which Banshee seems to be pretty darn cool with that. So my choices now are: do I want to farm for an energy slot uh, shotgun? Uh, yeah, it's again, it comes down to the whole ammo economy in this game. It's just bullshit. It's like I don't. It's been a thing with this game since it started way back when in the first version of it. Ammo was always a fucking struggle. The fact that they made primary weapons actually, infinite ammo is fantastic. But I mean, I think really honestly the next step would be fully craftable armors, like craftable weapons, higher drop rates for patterns or being able to buy patterns with resources because the grind to get resonant materials and crafting materials is bad enough. I mean, you have to do some pretty hard grinding and some pretty high end activities to get ascendant alloys if you want to get enhanced perks. But even so, deep sight resonance, at first was pretty hard to get, and then they went ahead and they, uh, reduced the materials to craft with and just put it as deep sight resonance. But then, now it's kind of like you can't find patterns, and then once you get the pattern, you have to spend forever to fucking level the gun. And it's like, why would you want to do that? Why should you have to do that? You shouldn't have to do that. That shouldn't be a thing. Let's see, do I have any engrams to drop? No, I don't. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go swap over to the Woken character, and yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to drop the stream right at this point. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm done with the Solstice. I tried it out. I played it. It was okay. It's a fun enough activity. It's just what it's offering me at the stage that I'm playing is not pretty much what I need. And it's because I don't do things like match game modes or anything like that. I don't need all those super fancy adept weapons and things. Um, would it be fun to have made myself, some tank armor? Probably, yeah, I guess. Um, I work off of melee a lot with my character, but I think really I should probably focus more on grenades, I think. So I might actually be doing that. I might actually be thinking more about, mobility, grenades, intellect. Or say fuck off on intellect altogether and go mobility, grenades, and melee, and just when supers happens, they happens. Because I mean, it's not like I need supers all the time. There's only a handful of bounties that come around that require you to get super kills, and most of them are through the gambit. I mean, are through the playlist activities, which I only ever really do for Bright Dust. Now, I don't care about pinnacle weapons. Everything I play is battle leveled. Uh, so why do I care about power level if it's all battle level? That makes no sense. It's just a false chase. It really is. I think that's what it's coming down to. Is I'm realizing as the seasons are drawing on that there's a lot of false chasing going on here.
Guardian.
Trying to find the value in what I'm doing outside of just chilling out and having fun, which is what I like to do. I just want to chill out and have fun. Anyway, that's it for the day. That's all the sass I'm going to probably lay down unless something comes up and I need to share. So thanks for stopping by. Oh, that now shows that someone's actually watching. Well, go back and watch the rest. It's only 20.